and it is structured so that we follow the 7 codes on the way. So and it is, we learn about what is kausai, for example, the first code, that is energy, and in the whole process of the lessons is how to integrate it, how to do exercises, and what the exercises make you feel, what kind of new insights come into you, and how are you using it. So how is not only the concept, but is an instrument to be used. And when you are using it, you are placing yourself in a completely different position as you are this human being, and there are lots of concepts out there. Now you bring that as a tool to use by you. So you put yourself as a divine being, actually, using the concepts and ideas and energy as tools to create something. And then you go to the Anya code, which is acknowledge your own truth and acknowledge the truth of every person, because we are all creating a reality for ourselves. And then we go, how do you use that as well? How do you solve 70% of our conflicts are solved there, right in those 2 codes? And then you go to the Yankai of Munai, they can be interchangeable, and that is the path that we build of synchronicity to meet what we want to experience. And when we experience things happening as we wish, then we come in a state of grace, of fulfillment, and that is Munai. And that gives you also power, because, oh, I wanted this and I materialized it. And that gives you self-esteem, self-confidence, and all kind of things. And that's a building process, Munai Yankai, Munai Yankai. But being conscious of who you really are, well, who is the subject directing this play or this masterpiece of your life. And then when you have enough experience, then you jump into Yachai, which is using your wisdom and simplifying the processes. So what was a process that took you years to digest, and you digest it in an hour, something like that, just by, oh yeah, I recognize that, boom, it's done. And then you jump into Aini, and which is to exchange value, to value yourself, to value your time, to value your words, and value everything around you. So no matter what your situation is, you can feel rich, you can feel loved, you can feel uh, perfect as you are. But then you want to evolve. So we don't want to stay in a comfort zone, because if we stay in a comfort zone, the energy stagnates. And when it stagnates, it deteriorates. Only when you expand is that it keeps vital, and it keeps flowering, and like nature is constantly transforming. So that is the path of evolution. So it's not only healing yourself and actually healing yourself is actualizing to your here and now, not living in the past, not be worried about the future, but embracing your whole past and your whole future to bring the whole thing together in every step you make. And then you have a lot more confidence to venture into the unknown. You say, what else can I become? What else can I be? And yeah, then you feel so happy, so powerful. So whatever you want to call yourself doesn't matter. But you are you, basically. You're really you. And that's the vibrating energy that wants to be expressed all the time. And maybe you'll write a book as well, and you'll make a company of this. And you'll harvest your fruit and be happy about it, and die very happy, like I said in the end of the book.
Oh, I have not reached there.
So it's empowering. It's very empowering, and it's not trying to change you into a cult, into a religion, into a philosophy of a lifestyle. Totally not. And that's what I love the most about it, that it's just embraces you and ask you to embrace you yourself. They say, don't copy anybody, because nobody realizes themselves by being somebody else. You have to be you. So, and that is the most scary thing. Who am I? Who am I? And that's the discovery. The discovery is in what you're doing, in what you're talking, in what you're expressing. And that's how we retrace. Oh, where is that coming from? Oh, yeah. Is that coherent or not? We said, no. Okay, we change it. and it's just dealing with energy and information in the end, and that creates a whole transformation of yourself, of your emotions, of your consciousness, and you see the world with a different light. And
So
to have
now
that experience, to see the world in a different light is like when you're just being normal and suddenly you fall in love and wow, everything changes. Well, that's the same process, but you do it for you in yourself. You don't depend on anybody to fall in love with.
beautiful.
And we work four times a full hour or more than an hour, whatever it takes. And we I give you some a topic to reflect about, and then we bring questions about it, and everybody brings their own stuff. So it's like your life is your source, your material. So that this is what I have with me now, and we use that material to build something with it, give it a new form.
And will we be getting recordings of it, like that particular session for us to reflect on for the week in case you miss it or something like that if you're not part of the session?
Yes, yes, and that's the beauty, because if you cannot make a lesson, then you can see the recording anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I think this is helpful. So maybe
Okay,
if you give the link to this particular Zoom session of us, if it's recorded, then I'll share it with few of my friends who I feel I'd love to have a group with you leading it,
great,
and see where it goes. You know how that works out, and I think something will happen, and we take it from there. Yeah,
wonderful, wonderful,
yeah.
wonderful.